What's up and welcome to the video. Now over the past few weeks, I would say a little over a month, my SIM card that I use to test Android phones has been bouncing between the Pixel 8, the OnePlus Open, and the Pixel 8 Pro. And we've already made videos over the Pixel 8 and the OnePlus Open. Both of those phones are fantastic. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about the Pixel 8 Pro, which, surprise, surprise, is also fantastic. And we've covered a lot of things about the Pixel 8 that will carry over to this review as well. So what we want to focus on for this video is what you would get in the 8 Pro as opposed to buying the 8. So let's get into the details. This is the Pixel 8 Pro. The 8 Pro is, in my opinion, the best looking smartphone in Google's entire lineup, especially whenever you get it in this bay blue color. I think this is the best color that Google has brought out in a while. And much like the 8, Google is staying true to the Pixel design language that they incorporated with the 6 a couple of years ago, and it seems like year over year they just keep refining it and they keep making it look a little bit sharper and a little bit better. So I really do think that the 8 Pro is a fantastic looking smartphone, and Google is doing this kind of like reverse design flip style between 8 and 8 Pro. So if you buy an 8, you have glossy glass on the back with matte aluminum enclosures. And on the 8 Pro, you get matte glass with a polished aluminum enclosure. Now, one thing I will mention, especially at this phone launching at a $999 price point, I kind of wanted to see Google make the jump to, at least for the Pros maybe, a stainless steel enclosure. Like when you look at this head on with the polished aluminum, it looks like it has a stainless steel enclosure, but it's missing that kind of heft that comes with a much more heavier material like stainless steel. But either way, other aspects of this phone, like how well it feels in the hand, it feels nice, a little bit more unwieldy compared to the 8, but that's a sacrifice you make whenever you buy a larger phone. And as far as the build quality, it just feels really solid and really, really well put together. So, I mean, from a design perspective, I'm absolutely digging the Pixel 8 Pro. It looks amazing. This is also the best display that Google has implemented in a flagship smartphone. So it's 6.7 inches. Of course, whenever you bump from 8 to 8 Pro, you will get that larger screen. So 6.7 inches with an LTPO OLED display. And that LTPO is exclusive to the 8 Pro as well. It just means that the refresh rate can get as low as 1 hertz, which is going to be great for things like battery life. And it's also one of the brightest displays with a peak max brightness of 2,400 nits, which is very, very bright for a smartphone. Optical fingerprint sensor in the display as well. So everything about this display just screams flagship, and it is very, very high quality. I love the color reproduction and saturation of the display. It's been fantastic to use on a daily basis. And the phone itself also comes with a 5,050 milliamp hour battery, and my battery life on the Pixel 8 Pro has been absolutely fantastic. Now, at the time of making this video, I am running the December security update for the 8 Pro, and I mean, I'm getting close to, I want to say 36 hours between actual charges. 8 to 9 hours of screen on time. I mean, it's been really a great experience so far. You know, my hat's off to Google with the monthly security updates, the feature drops that they're bringing that seem to do a really solid job of improving these devices month over month. And as far as internals go, you do have the Tensor G3, which is the standard across the 8 lineup, but with the 8 Pro, you're going to get a bump to 12 gigs of RAM as opposed to 8. Now, I haven't had any issues with performance on the 8, and the same stands with the 8 Pro, but it's nice to see the extra bump in RAM for the Pro model, so that's pretty cool. And we also talked about it pretty extensively in our review of the 8, but Google software combined with their artificial intelligence that they're working on expanding day over day leads to a pretty fantastic software experience. But on the 8 Pro, you are going to have some nice software enhancements as it relates to the camera. As far as camera hardware goes, we are actually looking at a setup that we haven't seen before, like on previous models, even with the 7 Pro, and there are even things on the 8 Pro that you're not going to find on the 8. So I'm actually really happy to see that. It gives the Pro a little bit more of a reason for you to buy it. So let's talk about the hardware. We're looking at a 50 megapixel wide-angle lens paired to a 48 megapixel ultra-wide and a 48 megapixel telephoto that's capable of 5 times optical zoom and 30 times digital zoom. And even whenever it comes to certain things like camera features as they relate to software, the 8 Pro has a few exclusives. So Pro options, like just Pro settings, are exclusive to the 8 Pro. The ability to shoot RAW format photos are exclusive to the 8 Pro, and Video Boost and Night Sight Video are also exclusive to the 8 Pro. And again, it's really cool to see that Google is using a combination of software and things like artificial intelligence to not only improve their photography with things like Best Take, but now they're using some software smarts to even improve their videos as well with things like Video Boost, where you can take a video in suboptimal lighting conditions, let's say. You can upload that video to Google Photos, and within a few minutes, you can have a new video that's been processed by Google that enhances the lighting in that video. I mean, there are some really interesting things that Google is doing in order to continuously improve the camera experience on the Pixels. And as far as the camera experience on the 8 Pro goes, it's, surprise, surprise, pretty fantastic. It's a Pixel. I took this phone with me on a recent trip to Disney, and I was not regretting that decision whatsoever because it's capable of taking fantastic photos, fantastic videos, but that's what we've come to expect from Google, especially with their Pixel lineup. But it's great to see that Google is not resting on their laurels, if you will, and they're continuing to improve not just photography with new features in AI, but videography with new features and software tricks and things like that as well. So I'm excited to see what the camera future holds for the Pixel lineup, but on the 8 Pro, it is a very, very solid experience. But all in all, the Pixel 8 Pro is a fantastic flagship smartphone package. And I gotta say, when Google first launched the phone for $999, I was a little surprised to see the jump as far as the price point goes. I mean, I get it. They made a lot of improvements all around on the phone. They brought a really nice new camera system. They made some bumps in the display. I mean, heck, they even added a temperature sensor to the back of the 8 Pro. I feel like it's a little gimmicky. You can't currently, I'm gonna say currently because I don't know if this is gonna change, but you can't currently use it to take the temperature of another human being. You can currently use it, or at least it's recommended to be used to take temperatures of certain objects. So I'm not sure why that's there, but let's go back to that $999 price point. I was kind of surprised to see it at that price point, but the cool thing with Google is that their prices never really last for long, right? When Black Friday hit, the 8 Pro was already discounted by like $150, and that was before you traded something in. And now for the holidays, the 8 Pro is currently sitting at $200 off on all the storage options. So now, if you wanted to buy an 8 Pro, it's $799 before trade-in. And at that price point, I really think this is a great buy. I mean, you're talking a fantastic smartphone all around. It's probably one of the smartest smartphones on the market right now. And you're also going to get 7 years of software support from Google for around that $800 price point if you're cool with 128 gigs of storage. I think this is a great pickup for the holidays. If you've been on the fence, maybe take advantage of some of the sales that Google has going on right now. Get you a pair of matching Pixel Buds Pro in this really cool bay color. But outside of that, just like always, I really hope you enjoyed watching the video. Thank you so much. Consider hitting that like and subscribe button down below if you're new. And I'll see you again soon. Peace. The Pixel 8 Pro and the OnePlus Open, and we've made videos over the 8 and the OnePlus Open. Both are fantastic. So in today.